Hello everyone, I am so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. And here it is. I used some of that great paper to create a masculine card. And I did the inside in the envelope. Join me in the studio and I'll show you how. For my 10-minute creation today, I am using winter woods and I'm going to use the trees. I'm using a wish for everything, specifically the word wishes. I went shopping in my craft stash because I was looking for warm wishes, couldn't find it, but I did find the word warmth. So I'm going to use my Night of Navy marker and color just the warm and stamp them separately. I have a piece of Very Vanilla that's just a scrap. It's for my sentiment. I have a piece of Very Vanilla that's 2 by 3.5. I have a piece of Very Vanilla that's going inside and it is 4 by 5.25. I have a piece of Crumb Cake that is 4 by 5.25. My card base I've done a little bit differently. I've cut this, let's see, it's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. And I'm going to be making a side fold card, something different, just changing it up. I'm again using my Feels Like Frost DSP, and I actually found 2 more pieces that I haven't used. I got messed up, but this is the one I'm using today, and this piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. I have a Very Vanilla envelope. My ink is Crumb Cake and Night of Navy. And I'm going to work on my sentiment first. So I'm going to do the warm first because it'll be easier to match the warm wishes up underneath of it. So I am inking up just the word warm, and this has to be at the top like so. And then I'm going to take the word wishes and I'm going to stamp it underneath like so. Couldn't have asked for anything better than that. All right. I may mount this on navy. I just have to wait to see. All right, let's get our next stamping done. So I'm going to take those trees from the set and I'm going to ink it up in Crumb Cake. And I'm going to turn it sideways because it's easier for me to do. And I'm going to stamp it once. Going to ink it up again. When you do this now, make sure that the same piece is at the bottom or your trees are going to look funny. And I'm going to stamp it again, like so. I thought that those trees went with this over here. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut this down and mount it on a piece of navy. So let me do that, and let me see. I think I'm going to do the same thing with this. So I'm going to change it up. Let me get navy and cut both of these. All right, what I did with this was I cut 1/8 of an inch off of here. So this worked out to be 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. So I cut this one at 2 by 3.5. This one ended up being cut down 3/4 by 2 1/4. So I cut this one at 1 by 2.5. So let me get my pieces put together here. And I'm just going to put my glue on both pieces because it'll be easier right now. And I'm going to turn this over this on here. Like so. And then this is going to go on there. And I'll put this on so I can slide it under real quick before the glue sets. I'll put this on like this. And then this piece I'm going to slide under it real quick because I want it to stick out, but I got to make sure this is straight. There we go. You don't see much of the paper, but just enough to kind of to go. And now this piece is going to go on here. Let me get my card base ready. Here's my bone folder. I have glue on my finger. All right. The reason I decided to do a landscape card and not a portrait card is because of my image. My trees would have looked funny because they're so short this way, so I changed the direction. And there we have it. And I used those trees for the inside and the envelope. Makes a great masculine card. If you like my project today, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel using the button below. Don't forget to leave me a comment. YouTube really likes the comments. I have a Facebook group where I do Facebook Live on Thursday evenings. Look for Creations in Paper and join us next Thursday. If you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your online person. Send me a message and I'll help you out in any way I can. Have a great day.